I'm here with Ivan Matyushenko. Привет.
Yep.
Reigning 115 kilo East versus West left hand world champion, gonna put his title on the line versus Alijan Muratov. So, what do you think about Alijan Muratov?
I do not like to even think about him. Well, he's really strong. I think he's in top 10, in top 5 super heavyweights overall now. He's very dangerous, and I think he's the most dangerous and difficult my opponent so far.
Do you see as many of us that the match will be on inside? It's going to be fought on inside?
Most probably. I think it will be mainly inside. I do not exclude pronation. It will play important part, and I think it may even determine the winner in our fight. But still, I would call it a hook match.
Yeah.
It will not be a top roll match.
No. Alijan, sometimes he will kind of keep it. Sometimes you too keep it high, but it's always more side pressure, just hand dominance. Everyone's, including me, I'm very excited for this match. I think this is for me, it's the one of main events of this event. So about Alijan, how do you rate what he has done in the sport? Because he was 100 kilo guy that won super heavyweights in WF World Championship. Is that impressive?
I think that he is extremely genetically gifted guy, extremely strong, fast, strong, and even endurance. His endurance is rather good. If we see his match with Petrenko, he had some difficulties in the first round, but later he was dominant. He is very good.
So
I do not see many drawbacks in his style. Maybe too big angles now.
as he got bigger, down
Bigger angles, yes. But
what do you think you do better than him?
I think that my wrist could be a little better than his, because he had some difficulties in hooking his opponents. He did that, but with straight, more with his side pressure. He just forced them into hook, not with wrist move. It was more side pressure. So just wrist strength. Maybe I'm a little faster, but I'm not sure at all. He was very fast, but with gaining weight, he became
gonna get slower.
He became slower.
Yeah.
But it's difficult for me to compare because he pulled mostly top rollers, and in this case he couldn't be so fast. He had to control the pronators, so he couldn't flash them from the very beginning. And in our case, when there is not too much back pressure, it could be different. So I'm not sure that I have advantage in speed, but I'd like to have some advantage.
Pretty well, Matyushenko, you have a lot of advantages, I think. Everyone's right now, but we can't decide because both you guys can win easy, and it could also be a war, right? There's potentials like you just can go and just do what you do. He can do what he does, and there's so many things coming in this. How did you prepare for this, specifically for Alijan Muratov? Was there something different you did in your training and practices, or someone's trying to simulate his style, maybe some opponents, or?
Yes. I had a little more time this time for preparation. I worked both on strength, endurance, and speed. Unfortunately, my elbow started to hurt, so I had to stop working on strength about a month ago.
Yeah.
But I worked quite a lot on endurance. Still, I'm not sure at all that endurance will be the factor, the decisive factor. I think that main thing would be strength and control, pronation control, yes, in our case. But we'll see.
Do you think he has faced anyone like you? Because you're very, for you, like when you hook, it looks like textbook hooking, but almost there's not a lot of people that do it like you, right? Do you think he has this maybe, but not really like I would say Morozov, sometimes, but not with left, right?
And
Morozov.
also, he didn't pull officially Morozov lately, I think.
No, they only practiced.
Yes, and Morozov is different.
Different,
He is more defensive.
Yeah, and more back pressure oriented.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw him pulling guys in small categories. I think he pulled Bitkili. I saw him pulling some big guys. There was a guy from Kazakhstan, you know, at above worlds.
Yes, yeah.
Who also used hook, something like my move.
Who beat him one time and then he beat him in the final? Or that
I think he didn't beat.
Okay, that was last
any
year.
time. He had no wins.
There was what was it? Gonchenko, from like a little older guy, I think master. He pulled heavyweights and he beat him on first.
I didn't see anyone beating Alijan.
In 2022, in super heavyweights.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I'll send you a video.
I think he had some experience, but he didn't look so dominant against such pose, I would say.
Yeah. Stylistically, I think it
Stylistically,
should be even match.
Stylistically, I feel good, but I'm not sure about his strength level. If his strength level is much higher than mine, it will not help me. I have some advantage, I think, in style. I think I have a little better central position, but it may not work if he is too strong. But we'll see. I'm not.
How do you feel?
I feel rather good.
Rather good?
Rather good. About the same as before Morozov, and I think my elbow didn't hurt so much as it hurt against Morozov. So I think I'm close to my maximum.
Maximum. Okay. This is like, it's crazy good match. For left arm doesn't get so much love, right? And we have these guys, and it was exciting to see you pull Morozov. Now you're gonna pull Alijan. The whole situation there, and just we're gonna throw in Vitaly also there. It's gonna be more interesting. Vitaly, for some reason, Vitaly still hasn't pulled left there, but where do you think he ranks with all these? Is he the most complicated guy because of leverage and?
Yes, I do not see anyone winning Vitaly left hand right now. I would like to try Vitaly.
Of course you would.
I would like, but I need to win Alijan first.
Yeah.
And still, Vitaly is very uncomfortable. I used to pull him when he was smaller.
Yeah.
When he was about my size, it was difficult, but I could do something. Now I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But now my wrist is stronger than it was when we pulled him 4 years ago or 5.
Also, big left-hand match, Oleg Zhok, but Kilioniani. So it's a rematch. What do you think?
This time I bet on Bitkili. Yes. He was extremely good against Tainov. I think that Zhok would manage to drop roll him a little to take his wrist, but there he will struck.
Exciting. Left hand is getting some love finally on East versus West 15. For me, one of the main events, Ivan Matyushenko, Alexander Morozov. Thank you, Ivan.
Thank you.